Okay, I'm with David, not David, Mike again.
Yes.
And you'll remember Mike from before. We prayed for your back when you were in a lot of pain. You were on the way to the hospital. Well, today I was talking to Mike on the phone, and
It was my back and my hip.
and your back and your hip before too.
Yeah, it was back
but
and
today was your hip, and you were like having to use a walker.
Mm-hmm.
Your pain level was like on a scale to 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, was like you said an 8.
Yeah.
And you took a taxi today and you couldn't get in the taxi. It was so bad. You had to have help getting in the taxi.
Yeah. I literally couldn't lift my leg.
Yeah. And so Dave, I keep calling you David. Mike and I were talking on the phone. And I said, well, let's just pray right now that the Lord decrease this pain that you're experiencing in your hip. And so we prayed one time, and then what happened after we prayed that first time, Mike?
I was able to walk. It was like everything went. I wouldn't say
numb. You said it felt numb.
Yeah, like the pain just left. It wasn't a numb. It was just I wasn't quite used to not feeling pain down there. So when it left,
you just were aware of numbness.
Yeah, I didn't feel the pain no more. It was gone.
And then we prayed a couple of times because I wanted to just, whatever the Lord was doing, I wanted him to keep doing it, you know?
Yeah.
And so we prayed 3 times, and now I've come by and I picked up Mike and we went to the grocery store and stuff. But right now, what do you feel like's going on in your hip? What do you just...
Well, I mean, before I couldn't walk. I was with the walker, and then I'm walking around the store.
We just went to the store, and you've been walking around the store the whole time.
Walk around the store, walk to the car,
And then, what does this do to your faith? I mean, what does this do to your faith?
No, it builds it. It builds it. Because I was in, kind of a shallow place with my faith. I was,
Yeah.
And now it's building it extremely.
It's awesome. I mean, for me, it builds my faith just to know that God cares so much that he's here with you. And we don't even really understand what he's doing to your hip, but we know that it's better.
Yeah. I don't have no words to explain it. I'm using words that I don't even mean what I want to say because I don't know any other words to say. It's it's unbelievable. It's crazy.
And then you were telling me your wife Angie, she's like going, "What's going on?"
Yeah, she's mesmerized. She's the one with me.
Yeah,
and she's having to help me, and she's like, "Okay, I just had to help you in the taxi and do all this, and now, I let go of my walker and I walk around the parking lot. And I'm stepping over parking blocks and I'm doing all this stuff." And she's like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah, She's like, "Was it hurting this morning?" I'm like, "Angie, you see me, I couldn't do nothing. I wasn't not doing nothing for no reason." I was in extremely horrible pain. I was hurting bad. And then I not even got off the phone with you and I'm walking around. We weren't even done praying and I'm walking around. It's just... So
what it also tells me is that you don't have to be present with someone to pray with them. That you can even do it over the phone. That God can deal with that.
Yeah.
God can deal with modern technology. I didn't have to be right beside you, putting my hand on your shoulder, praying for you. That I actually could pray for you over the phone, and God still healed.
Yeah.
And still reduced the pain.
I think it's got a lot to do with, God, how it says God works through people, but I think it's my belief with your prayer. Me believing that God is doing this and through your prayer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a mystery. It's
I can't explain it, because as you're praying, I am knowing that your prayer worked last time, and I have full belief that God is going to do something, is doing something to me.
Praise God.
So, by myself, I still think, and because I'm in pain, God,
you pray by yourself to ask him to help you, right?
And I'm in pain sometimes, sometimes I'm doing stuff that I shouldn't do. I think, to aggravate myself, maybe overstrain stuff, or maybe injure myself. You know.
Yeah.
But he's got me through every day, daily.
Yeah.
You know, he hasn't.
And he's getting you through today.
Yeah. Yep.
We just take it one day at a time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Give us this day our daily bread, and give us the means to get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for sharing that, Mike.
Yeah. No problem.